What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. And today, man, we are going to continue building on the part from yesterday, and that was building this box here. As you can see, like I said, I had the power coming out, DC power with a fuse is why I picked this. On this side is the three things I'm going to be using these switches for. As you also can see, one of these are different. That's because it's going to power something a little different than the wattage, the gauges on those wires. So that's why that one is different, but we're going to get to that. But yeah, that's where we're at. Let me show you the stuff that's going to be I'm going to be adding on. All right, and these are the add-ons for today, guys. Let me explain them to you. These are my front green and red navigation light. This is the one that's on here, and when I try to do my own test on my boat, I could not get those to come on. So I'm not gonna waste my time trying to run that down right now. We're gonna do what we need to do up here with that, and add it to the box. Also, I got some LED strips from Amazon as well, and I'm gonna run those underneath here. See if I can get it good. I'm gonna run those all the way down the ledge of the boat. And my idea with that is I want them to illuminate the boat and the water, but I also don't want them to be seen, if that makes sense. When the light is on, no matter which angle, let me show you. No matter which angle you look at from this, unless you're underneath the boat, you can't see anything underneath that lip. That's the way I want those lights to be. I want them to be clean like that, and you only notice them when they're on. So that's where we're at, guys. It's another hot one. I promise you, the clouds were out right before I stepped out the house, and the sun popped out. But that's why I put the tent up. This video shouldn't be long, because this task shouldn't be long. Let me get some more things going, and I'm going to explain just a little bit more in detail what I'm going to be doing, guys. All right. I have been trying my best to figure out how I want to lay these navigation lights out, right? It all depends on the thickness of these wires, right? That was my whole thought. If I was to lay it down, if I came across, it's still gonna look ugly. You know, I don't want that not polished look. If I came here, bring both of them there, still to me it would look unpolished. So I'm gonna have to drill a hole right here. I don't want to, definitely don't want to, and it is thick there. Oh, I may even go through this bumper if I can. I haven't made my mind up yet. As you can see, every time I look at it and talk about it, I don't know. I don't want to cut inside the boat. I don't want to drill in there. Like I said, it's thick in there, which it should be. But we'll see. We'll see. If I want this to be done right, I'm gonna have to make the decision. So let me get it laid out, and I'll show you what I got. Let's see, guys. Let me see. It's kind of what I was thinking. Running them like this, bring both wires through the same hole, so I don't have to do it once. Well, it just looks crazy in one place. To me, that's what that helps. It's only gonna be one hole anyway. Hell, I could probably even, if I'm not going to use this cleat, this is something I just thought of. If I'm not going to use this to tie down, I could probably take one of these screws out and run those wires through that one. But still that's gonna run across there. So can't win. Make a decision, guys. I gotta make a decision. I have to make a decision. All right, y'all, I have made the decision. I'm sending it. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna tape it off. All right, y'all, this is the bit I'm going to be using. This size will fit both through. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to run the drill in reverse first, and then I'm probably going to tape it a little further down too. And then I'm going to go forward slow as possible to try to get through there. All right, y'all, we got it. Woohoo! Let me pull the tape off. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was scared of that. I'm still scared of it. But I'm gonna make sure I pray about it some more and try to do the things to keep this okay. So let me get this tape off and move to the next stage. All right, y'all, what we're gonna do next, I got a micro towel and some Dollar Tree alcohol. I'm gonna wipe this down, let it dry, and try to apply these lights on. All right, y'all, we got it wiped down, and on these lights, as you can see, the color is marked on it, and from this, that tells me green is on that side. So I'm gonna mount, and that's why that red line is on that side, to show right there where it stops at. So I'm gonna put that through, take the 3M off, put that on, take the red one, do the same thing on this side. Before putting the holes in, I'll bring it back. All right, y'all, we got it wiped down, and on these lights, as you can see, the color is marked on it, and from this, that tells me green is on that side. So I'm gonna mount, and that's why that red line is on that side, to show right there where it stops at. So I'm gonna put that through, take the 3M off, put that on, take the red one, do the same thing on this side. All right, y'all, they're on. Can't really tell, you know, you can definitely tell that the lights are here. If I'd have been thinking, which I don't think they make anything like with a black background, but it's okay, it's still okay. I know I'm gonna like it when it's doing what it's supposed to do for me. So let's get these put in the hole, let's get these lines put in the hole, see how it looks. All right, y'all, there we go. I did have to make the hole just a tad bit bigger. Use the same bit and just wallow it just a little, real careful, and it went in no problem, real snug. What I'm gonna do when I'm all done, I have some adhesive here. I'm gonna put that in the hole. It's white, so it's like a silicone, I guess. So get that in there and plug that hole up. Put some on the back side also. But I won't be doing that until I get done putting ends and stuff on this and running the line. So let's keep working. All right, guys, next what I got to do is get the alcohol clean underneath that lip. I'm gonna do that on both sides and get that done and move on to the next step. All right, y'all, moving right along. Now we're going to go for the underlights. As you can see right here, the only thing I know how long they are, but I just don't know how far they'll go around the boat, which is okay, because the most important thing for me with these lights is that they end up here. Let me show you that they end up at right here at the end of the boat. That's where it's maximum for me. So if I start here, I'm gonna get my result. The good thing about these lights are, let me show you another thing, is that they have ends on both sides, as you can see. So wherever I end up front on this, I could hook up another set of lights on this and chain them all together. So these are good lights for what I'm trying to do. The way I'm gonna do these, guys, I'm gonna keep the lights in this little case. This, to me, the best protection for it. Once I get started up here, I'll just throw these over off in the boat, pull it out as much as I need while I'm going. We made it from the back. See if we can see it right here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All the way around the boat, almost around the curve. That is perfect. That's exactly where I want the light to be. Like I was saying earlier, if I wanted to, I can hook up another light here and run it right across that front and do the same exact thing, put more light on this. That may be something I do a little later, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I don't want it to go all the way around just yet. I may have something else planned for the light up front. But what I will do, just because those lights, I have another set that I gotta put on the other side. Those lights have to connect regardless. So what we're gonna do, instead of connecting them in the back when they meet, I'm gonna connect them here. So I only have to have one connector in the back for both lights. So if I put my connector on that light all the way around to the other one, I start it, then when I plug up the light on this side, everything will work together. I had an idea of just putting them on here. That way, if I put it here, somebody from the back and the front can still see that light. Then I started thinking, I'm putting 2 LED strips back here. It don't matter where I put them, they're gonna illuminate. So to keep them out of the weather, I think what I'm gonna do is mount them inside here. Put one on this side and one on the other side. Connect them together. Those wires are long anyway. Connect together, and I'll be running them down straight right here where everything's gonna go in anyway. So it'd be a perfect place for them. So that will be the third thing I do, and I still have one more thing to do after that. So let's get this cleaned up, get these LEDs in place, and move on to the fourth and last thing I need to do today. Let's give you guys an update what I did. I had this other light hooked up there. I gotta take this piece off. So I cut it off. I had the sound bar going into this hole in here. So let's get these lights hooked up right quick. I have somewhere to run them through now, so we're good. All right, the lights are on. Got my wire that can come over here. This other light is on. What I'm gonna do is cut this here, connect these two, run my wire here through the hole, bring it out bottom, run it around right through the hole where the other wire is going. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking that off to do that. All right, going on to the last and final thing. When I bought this boat, the guy took out the live well that's in front. So on another video, you see me hook it back up hose wise, but what I found out is the wire in there is clipped on that pump. So what I need to do is take that hose back off, take that and take this pump out before I can put a connector on it, if I can hook it up also. So that's what I'm about to do now. I got to get my hands in here, so I'm not going to really be able to record this, but I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, I was able to twist the pump out. Good. This is how short it was cut. So I'm using the same wire, which is a little different in gauge, to connect this. If I lose power, I will definitely switch and get the right wire. I'm just using what I got right now. And I wanted to make it a little long, so I used both. I don't like double connecting, so this will make a triple connection. That may definitely lose power, but if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I know where to come back and start at. So that's where we're at. Also, to add on the end of these, hold on. Now, you got to remember, for me, everything that I'm hooking up, every light in this pump will have a female end, because remember, my power box has male ends. So here's a thing of them. Like I say, male. These were the males I used, which to me it looks like a female, but okay. And then the short ones are the females, and they goes with the little stub ones. To me, that looks more like a male, but hey, if that's the way they got it labeled, that's where we'll go with. But those are the ones, these little square ones, that I'll be putting on to every device to hook to the box. So what I'm going to do while I got this out, go ahead and put this end on, and then I'm going to connect these other ones, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, guys, this was the pump's connector, and from the power box, and this is the pump connector from it. So what I'm gonna do now, let me show you. Get you down in the hole. As you can see, I hope you can, that's glare for me where it went. Hook my hose back to it, and I'm gonna run my line back that way, so it will come out back here. This is where my power box will be. All right, guys, I thought about something before I put this back in, so let me test it. So I went and got the battery station out of the house, hooked it up to where it's gonna go, and I got it set on this middle button here. We got power, we got action. That's what I wanted. Let me catch you guys up right quick. I've been getting to it without recording. You gotta get out of the sun. So I got the pump back in, got the wire throwed over, so when I get in the boat, I'll pull that wire over to the side like I showed you. I've already ran my wire through the hole here, coming out bottom. That is where I'm going next to button that up, and then this is where I'm at now. I'm up here connecting this wire, going around here, connected to here. What I got to do next is get this up out of the way, which I will do that shortly, but that's what we're working with. All right, guys, catching you up once again. I have the wire for the white lights pulled through. Let's see if you can see it. I probably cut it just a little too short, so I'm gonna have to work a little harder to get it, but I can get it. But just lesson for sure. I should have cut it way longer than I needed it and just wasted it. You know, that'd have been better than me bending over. As you can see, I got it laid out here. I got it, those front and aft lights hooked up. Got the connectors on, plus I put some electrical tape on it just to hold it. Now I need to get it up here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use some of this blue tape, and then I'm gonna set it up how I want it, and then I'm gonna put some of this over it to keep the wire up. So that's the thing. So I just want to make it look clean, make sure it stays, and it works. So let's keep going. All right, guys, let me show you where I'm at. If we were on a percentage scale, I'm 95% done. I just need to put this up right here, as you can see. I forgot I had the cameras the whole time, my bad. I put this up, and I need to put this up, and I need to get under here and put that one on. I got it held by tape right now, but as you can see, the clouds are not happy. It is lightning like crazy, and I'm about to get out of it. So I just want to show you where I'm at so far. Like I say, basically done. Just need to tidy up, get everything finished up. All right, guys, I got the tape on the line. Hope you guys can see it right here, and I got it no rhyme or reason, probably about every 12 inches all the way. I just started from the front, kept the slack all the way to the back, took the slack out, worked it all the way to here, put the rest of it underneath this here thing here, and the rest is inside the loom. So there we go. Now we're moving on to getting this stable. So what I got me is some tape to hold this in place, and then I'm going to put the silicone right around here, you know, to hold it in. I'm gonna do that all the way around for that piece. And to add, this is what I'm gonna be using for that. All right, y'all, this is what I'm doing with this setup. I am gluing it in, as you can see, but this glue is a 24-hour set. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna let this set, and then I'm gonna come back and put another coat on top of it. So I'm giving it something to sit on, something to grab to, and I'm gonna come back and put something over it to push it down. That's the idea. So if not, I think that'll work, but if not, we'll go another route. But I'm not going to do any more about this in this video, but I may just show you again in another video, like, hey, this is how it looks without the tape and everything holding. So yeah, now let me see, guys, let me show you over here too. I loomed those wires up, same down here. This is a view from this side, and there you go. All right, now I'm really done now, guys. The only thing I can do now is wait till nighttime to show you how everything looks. So that'll be the next clip. All right, y'all, it's nighttime. I'm using the box, as you can see. Lights are lit up. It's just one set of lights. It's another set of lights. Gotta have those in the front if you go out early in the morning. And that one on the back shows another boat that you're riding. So that's what that white one does. Alright. That's what I've been doing today. Still not finished, but now I can be seen when I go out early in the mornings.